Well, we're here once again. We're going to talk about some of the things we did while we were staying on Fort Myers Beach. One very interesting place that we went to was the Kava Culture Cafe and Tea Room.
Yeah, we did an open mic there. It was a lot of fun. When we walked in, we were probably the only people that were over 30, but they were very receptive to us playing. Got a lot of applause, and it was a fun evening doing the open mic.
I didn't want to try kava or karam in my tea, so I asked for an herb tea, and he said, well, what kind do you want? And I said, I don't know. And he said, well, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel relaxed? Do you want to feel happy and excited? I said, I don't want to feel any different after I drink my tea than I did before I started. So he put a shot of peach juice in my tea, which was called Lady's Slipper, and it turned out to be really good tea. And they make it with all the tea leaves crushed up right in the tea, and they serve it that way in the cup. And then you drink it through this stainless steel straw with the little holes in the bottom. And it keeps all the tea particles from coming up the straw, so that was good.
And one of the highlights of the evening was Jan jamming on the harmonica with the guy that was putting on the open mic. He played guitar, and he was excellent at looping what you just played. So Jan played a little bit on the harmonica, and he looped it, and then she could play something else, and he did the same with the guitar. He was a very gifted guy. One of the other things we really liked about the Fort Myers area was the different parks you could go to. The one big one is called Lover's Key, and it's at the south end of the island, and it's a state park. It's fantastic. A lot of trails through there, a lot of nature. We saw some turtles and lots of different birds. It's a beautiful park to visit. And the other one we went to was, what's it called, honey?
The Ding Darling.
Ding Darling.
Wildlife Refuge.
Yeah, it's on Sanibel, which is pretty close. And you actually drive through the park. It's about 4 miles. And there's lots of spots where you stop and look at different birds. And there's a trail at the end of it where you can walk. It's pretty short, maybe only about a half a mile, through where there used to be Indian encampments, and they made big mounds with actually the seashells. So that was a fun day to go do that.
I want to talk about the library.
Okay.
And I want to talk about the elevator in the library. I went to the library to upload some videos, and the reception for the internet is on the 3rd floor. So when I got in the elevator, I rode up to the 3rd floor, and here's a little video tour of what the elevator ride was like to the 3rd floor of the beach library. What about the beach?
Well, the beach is, like I said in the other video, it's really good. A lot of shelling, lots of shells you can pick up. We even saw a coconut that from who knows where, but it had washed up on the beach. The other interesting thing, I was walking along the beach, and here comes a drumline band from the local high school. They were marching on the beach, and they were collecting money for their band. So that was pretty interesting. Lots of different birds, lots of pelicans, and the pelicans fly down into the water, try to scoop up fish, and usually there's a seagull with them, and the seagull will even land on the pelican to try to get some scraps of fish.
I remember going to some really good restaurants. We went to one called Junkaroo. We went to, what was the Ford's?
Oh, Doc Ford's. Then we met some of Jan's friends there.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my friend Cheryl from the Atlanta area, and Dora, who is from Fort Myers. And Cheryl was down here visiting Dora, and so I managed to see both of them at lunch. That was just great. And here we are with Dora's husband Fred and with Dave. So, hey, it was really good to see you guys.
The other restaurant we really liked was called Nervous Nellie's, and we went there in the evening. You can eat inside or outside, and it was a really pleasant evening. So we ate outside, and they had a guy and girl doing music there, and they were really excellent musicians, and we really enjoyed the food there.
Yeah, I like dancing at the H&N Dance Studio.
M&N.
Oh no, it's M&N.
Yeah.
Yeah, dancing at the M&N Dance Studio.
Right. We went there a couple of times. I think it was on Thursday nights. They have an open dance there, and it was a real nice floor, good music, lots of fun people.
Yeah, and really good dancers too. And we learned that down here the Argentine tango is a really popular dance, and we hardly ever see that done where we're from, so that was kind of interesting. Well, that's our summary from Fort Myers Beach, and now we're moving on to Sarasota and see what we can find to do there. Say something. Till then, stay tuned. I don't know. What do you want to say?
No, that was enough.
Okay. All right. See you later. Or you'll see us later. See us later.